Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series.
What I do on my channel is I do a lot of video game videos, and I don't do the traditional, like, let's all play a video game and show you the footage and talk over it type of thing. What I typically do is I talk a lot about the current state of video games, socially, politically, economically, but I also talk about, the history of it. I've done a lot of videos on that over time. I've also done videos where I project on where I think things are going. Sometimes I get things very right, and sometimes I get things very wrong. I've done a lot of videos on like hardware reviews, where it's a controller or it's a console or something like that. I do a lot of videos on cleaning and restoring various video game consoles and controllers. I do a wide range of video game, especially retro video game themed things on my channel. And I've been doing that since late 2009, and in all of that time, including even now, I've never felt that you owe me money. That has never been a thought in my mind. I've never gone to people and been like, guys, I need some money to keep the channel going. Because the truth is, that's not what this channel ever was. This channel has always been about, this is an interest of mine. It's something I want to talk about, I want to express, and I want to share it with other people, and I want to find other people who feel the same way. And fortunately, at the time I make this, I've had some luck with that. I have followers, I have people who watch, and it's awesome. And I appreciate that. So I have to make this very clear. You do not owe me any money to watch me. Okay? Very clear up front. And I would never demand that of anyone. So if you're, well, why are you making a Patreon page then? Well, the reason I'm making a Patreon page is because over time, a lot of people have asked me, can we fan fund you? Can we support you on Patreon or Subbable back when it still existed? And I never took up any of that. But with Patreon, more and more people have been asking me about it. And so I've decided to do this for basically two reasons. One is, for the people who want to help support the channel, I want to give them that option. I want to give them a place where they can do it. But I have to make it very clear, you don't have to support me. And I know that's not a very good pitch if I was trying to get your money, which tells you a lot. I'm not trying to get your money. It's completely optional if you want to do it. But I want to give you that safe place to do it, because unfortunately, as the channel grows, so too do the trolls. And I want to ensure there isn't some fraudulent place where people are pretending to be me in order to get money from you, because you don't know that isn't really me. This is really me, this is my Patreon account, and you can support it if you choose to. The second option is, or the second reason I should say is, if we're going to have a Patreon, if we're going to initiate some sort of fan funding, I want it to go to a certain purpose. This isn't just like, oh, thanks for the free money. That's not the goal. The goal is to try and improve things on the channel. And the thing is, since it's not a very high-tech channel, it never has been, there's only a couple of things I could really think to improve about it and kind of keep it the way it is. And primarily it would be this camera. It would be the sound quality, the two things that everyone says are horrible about my channel, aside from people who don't like me from time to time, which is perfectly fine. So I've made those goals. So if you want to contribute, we can perhaps get to those goals to improve those things. But again, not a requirement. I don't have a problem doing things the way I've been doing it. And I'll keep doing it the way I've been doing it as long as that keeps working out. But if you guys want to try and improve those things, I now will give you that option. That choice is available to you, but is absolutely not in any way, shape, or form required. However, if you do support me, I'm going to support you back. Not only are you just helping the channel with those type of goals, but there will be a reward system in place. You can already see it up on my Patreon page. Some of the goals would include, additional live chat information, shout-outs, things like that. Again, all the details are there on the side. But yeah, I'm going to, it's not just I'm taking your money and I'm just, eventually maybe I'll buy cameras or something. I want to try and make this work for the channel as a group. Because again, like I said from the beginning, I've always felt that this channel was really just a place where people of like mind could share a subject together, almost like an interactive forum. And I want it to continue to be something like that. So that's why this option exists, so that you guys can continue to support that, not only through views, but through finances if you choose to. There's absolutely no requirement. If you do not support me, it's not like you'll suddenly not have access to videos. That is absolutely not the case. So that's it. I want to thank you very much if you've decided to support me, and if you haven't, absolutely no hard feelings. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later.